Hello and welcome to the Brew Games Brewery Report. This is a new show we're going to be doing every once in a while, whenever one of us or both of us has a chance to go to a brewery and bring back the experiences we had there. So this is episode 1, and Joe has just come back from Ontario.
Yes.
What did you do there?
Had to go to Aurelia for some family stuff. It's part of the reason why, since the podcast episode with Dano, we haven't been back yet for a little bit. But while I was down there, I was actually very close to Barrie. And I knew about flying monkeys and knew that they were in Barrie. So I was like, why not take this opportunity, since I'm in the area,
Absolutely.
to swing by and visit flying monkeys in Barrie, Ontario.
Yeah.
So
how was it?
It was awesome. So I was talking to them a little bit on Twitter before I went down. Shortly after I had finished my third journey at Ball Screw Bills, because I had their Bare Naked Ladies chocolate stout, which was amazing. Probably one of the best chocolate stouts in the world, I think.
Really?
If not the best. It's really, really good. So with that, I was like, yes, I definitely want to see Flying Monkeys. Because before then, I only saw like Smash Bomb Atomic.
Had that a few times, yeah.
Yeah, and we don't see too much of the Flying Monkey stuff out here. We've seen the Matador.
Yep.
I think maybe one other like special bottle. But don't see too much of it, but hopefully that's going to change soon. And maybe with us doing this episode, it'll get more people interested in saying, hey, we want this.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so little introduction about Flying Monkeys. They started in 2004 under the name Robert Simpson Brewery. And I guess the reason why they chose that name is that was the first mayor of Barrie.
Okay.
Yeah. So they ran with that, and they had a flagship beer called the Confederation Ale, which is kind of weird, I think.
Yeah.
But I guess in 2009, the direction they were going with the beers, they felt like the brewery name was too sophisticated, because the beers they were trying to make were a lot more inventive, more witty, kind of out there. So
they went to the total opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah, so they went from sophisticated to like just out there, flinging poo pretty much with the Flying Monkeys.
Nice.
And it's been the Flying Monkeys ever since, and they actually make some pretty good beers. So today the brewery, they have sales soaring in Europe right now. Actually, in the last couple of years, Europe has caught wind of Flying Monkeys.
Wow.
And
That's pretty good, actually.
yeah, I guess they like the hops that the Flying Monkeys are using, and they have been demanding a lot of beer from them. It's starting to build popularity in the U.S., up in like the New York State area.
Yep.
And that kind of thing. And like I said, out here we see a little bit of it, but hopefully it'll be a bit more.
Yeah, for sure.
So we'll go into the first beer we have, which is the Belle Epoque Belgian IPA. So this one, if you want to open
box.
it, actually. They say that the Belle Epoque is fermented with a Belgian ale yeast, coupling a true artisanal tradition with the Flying Monkeys' New World reputation for benchmark IPAs and creative hopping, sparking with poetry, and gaudy with glacier and citra hops. The uniqueness of Belgian ale yeast imparts notes of pepper, spice, and fruit with a graceful dryness in this gilded imperial strength dry hopped Flying Monkeys creation. And we tried to look up any rating on Rate Beer or Beer Advocate, but we only saw one person on Rate Beer give it a review.
Seemed to like it.
Gave it a total of 15 out of 20 points for the user review. So
He was also from Barrie, so
yeah.
Probably a local. We even had it at the brewery.
Smells good.
Yeah. 4 years first.
Sure.
Nice new Flying Monkeys glasses.
Yeah, so when you go down there, if you are in the Barrie area for any reason, they are very accommodating, very, very friendly staff. They're more than willing to let you try anything. So when I was there was nothing I didn't get to try.
Nice.
They have, in their storefront, they have a bunch of coolers with all their 6-packs and the specialty bottles. And they also have 4 beers on tap at the cashier. And doesn't matter if you want to try just one or every single one, they'll let you try everything. So
you can just say, I want one of everything.
pretty much, yeah, and they'll
Nice.
just keep on serving you until you're happy.
Sounds like my kind of brewery.
Yeah. So we got a nice cloudy golden color.
Yeah. Is it fermented in the bottle?
It's got a nice foamy head. I think it's fermented in the bottle.
Nice.
So.
Cheers. Strong.
It's strong, but it's nice.
Yeah.
It's a perfect beer for today. We actually had rain and snow yesterday, but today's been quite sunny. A little bit cool, but
typical Alberta.
Alberta, but it's a nice kind of spring day, I guess you could say.
Something you'd want to have outside, I think.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's 72 IBUs, 10%, which is probably why I thought it was strong.
Yeah.
But special release is that, are they only making it once? Do they make it, is it seasonal? Do you know?
So this is a 10th anniversary ale. So this will be just a one-off run.
Okay.
So if you can find it, get it. I had to go to Ontario to get it, so I don't know if you'll be able to find it here, but definitely talk to your local liquor store, see if they can bring it in. I believe they do all their distribution out west here through 49th Parallel. So that's their distribution partner that's out here.
Yep.
So they get their beers out here.
Nice.
Yeah. They mentioned that once they hand it off to them, they have no idea what happens with their beer. Until people like us, you either make a podcast about it or put it on Twitter or whatever. They track their beer consumption through social media.
Okay, so
which is kind of bizarre, but
yeah,
kind of goes along with the
the modern,
the motto of the brewery, I guess.
Yeah,
being kind of out there and weird.
So if you can find it, let us know and let them know, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
But I guess now we have to finish these before we can try the next one.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have poured so much.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to pour so much, but that's okay.
We could go get new glasses too.
Yeah. Sure, let's do that.
It's too good of a beer to just pound back real quick and.
So, what have you had for Flying Monkeys brews?
That's what I was trying to think of before the show. Smash Bomb Atomic, of course. I might have to see a list of.
So another big one of theirs is the Optical Illusion.
We've had that.
That's the one that's really popular in Europe. So yeah, we've had that, which is pretty good. But it's hard to find out here now. I just see the Smash Bomb. I don't see any other 6-packs coming out. Just kind of a bummer, but
yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out, I guess, because I haven't been looking really.
Yeah. This is beer number 2 that we have. This is the Chocolate Manifesto. So, in the beginning, I mentioned the Bare Naked Ladies brew.
Yeah, the chocolate stout.
This is the spiritual successor to that beer. They love that beer so much that they decided to make this, the Chocolate Manifesto, is their definitive chocolate stout.
Okay.
That all chocolate stouts should aspire to, I guess.
So is this better than the Bare Naked Ladies one?
So this one is a little bit different. This is the one I actually got to taste when I was there than the BNL. So the BNL was mostly like a chocolate mousse. This one's more like a chocolate shake. It's got a little bit more of that milkiness to it.
It is a milk stout, right?
It's a chocolate milk stout, yes.
Yeah, okay.
So the other one was just a chocolate stout. This one's a chocolate milk stout. So they're adding a bit of that milk into it. That makes it a little bit more well-rounded in the mouth.
Okay.
So
looking forward to it.
Let's give it a try. You want to hand me your glass?
Sure. Thanks. I think it'll be tough to beat that Black Jackal, though. That's still got a special place in my heart. Let's see.
The Black Jackal is very nice. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, it even smells like delicious.
Yeah, that is one of the best smelling things I've ever smelled. Oh, it literally smells like a chocolate dessert. It doesn't smell like beer at all.
Yeah, so the BNL smelled like this too, and when I had it at BSB's, I described it as being the best chocolate mousse I've ever had in my life. And This is very similar. So the description for this one is: the Chocolate Manifesto Triple Chocolate Milk Stout is a definitive, indulgent statement of beer and chocolate. Unfermentable milk sugars or lactose gives this classic milk stout voluptuous body and velvety mouthfeel. Then 3 strata of raw cacao nibs, cacao powder, and chocolate malt layer a triple doozy of chocolate in this unique milk stout. Earthy espresso notes and creamy chocolate dominates the ruby-lit, burnt, umber-bodied beer simmering with a welcoming 10% ABV. And this one has a rating of 99 on Rate Beer.
Well, so basically chocolate, chocolate, and chocolate.
Yeah. So 3 different processes of adding chocolate to it. Not all at once. Like they keep like going back to it and putting more chocolate into it. So that's why the aroma is just overwhelming. But in a good way.
It smells like chocolate cake.
Yeah, it's like a great like German chocolate cake or something.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow.
See, the problem with this beer is it does not taste like alcohol whatsoever. It just tastes like you're drinking liquid cake. Like the best chocolate cake you've had. So be very careful drinking this.
It's like drinking a Black Forest
You could
cake.
easily drink a whole bottle and then I don't know if you'd be able to walk after that.
At 10%, 750 ml, yeah.
Yeah.
You're,
So
that's like...
I think this is probably my favorite beer just because of the it's so far off from other beers out there.
This is amazing. This does beat the Black Jackal, I
Yeah.
think. I might have to try them, if I can find another one of these, try them side by side, but wow. This is definitely one of the best beers I've ever tasted. This is so good. Very chocolatey, very milky,
Yeah.
like you said. I didn't know you couldn't ferment milk sugars or lactose, but
I don't know if it's a statement saying that they're in general not fermentable or if these ones are specifically unfermentable to help keep that sugar in there
I don't know.
from turning into whatever.
It's very sweet though. Like you couldn't have more than one. I don't think it'd be something you have after supper type thing.
Definitely, it's definitely one to share. I'd say.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want
If
to
you're
have
getting
this
a
all to
big
yourself.
bottle like this, then yeah, for sure.
You know.
As good as it is, you might not want to share.
Yeah,
Like,
but it's still something that once you taste it, you want everyone else to
experience
try it as well.
So now I'm really wishing I can find it here. So there's a few people I want to go and give this to now.
You know what? We can talk to Flying Monkeys, see if we can strike a deal. Maybe we can get a private sale or something going. Have a little stash, and then maybe we can do like our first meetup for Brew Games.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Do a meetup and then share some brews.
Yeah.
Could be fun.
That'd be really fun.
Well, I think that'll wrap it up for our first episode of
The Brew Games
Brew Report.
Right.
So if you enjoyed this, like it, leave comments. You can contact me. I'm at Jay Evans.
I'm at Alpha Drake.
And the main Twitter's at
Brews and Games.
Brews and Games, yeah. brewsandgames@gmail.com if you prefer to do the email thing. Want to send us something private for some reason.
And we're on Facebook as well.
Yeah, we're on Facebook as well. So just look up for Brew Games.
I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe, for this.
Yeah. Till next time.
Till next time. Cheers.